Radio Raheem here with Sadam Ali in Manhattan, man. This is not the first time we've spoken in Manhattan. The last time we spoke here, you were just victorious over Miguel Cotto. It was a huge night for you personally and professionally. I'm curious as to the fact that you're at home, you did that in your backyard. Has your life changed in the neighborhood since that huge win?
A little bit. I would say I'm noticed more. People would recognize me that are not huge boxing fans. It would just be before. If you're a boxing fan, you'll notice who I am regardless. But now that I fought Cotto, it's more like some people that just happen to see it on on TV would just remember me. Like, oh, I seen him. You know?
Now, we're at Del Franco's, I think, in Manhattan, right? On the Avenue of the Stars. This is a beautiful restaurant. They're putting money behind you now. Your promoter's clearly putting you in the best light. How is it now doing business in boxing? Now you have a world title around your waist. You've beaten a legend. Has your conversations and the way people treat you in the business changed?
Yeah, it definitely changed a little bit. It's a good feeling. That's what I wanted, but I feel like I have a lot more to prove so that it can stay that way, because it's not gonna stay that way if you don't continue what you're doing,
Obviously, once you have a world title, you have a target on your back. Boxing is a really difficult sport to get the kind of credit that people feel they deserve on all levels. So you beat a guy who's retiring that night. He had an injury. People love Miguel Cotto. They want to give him every benefit of every doubt and discredit your win, which means that a lot of fighters in your division feel like maybe knocking you off is the quickest way to a title. Is that kind of added pressure, like disrespect, or is it fuel?
I don't know if I can take it as disrespect. I don't know, but everybody is calling me out. I don't know. They must think it's like a free belt or something. I don't know what they think. It's just funny, but I mean, at the end of the day, I knew if I lost, everybody said, "Oh, we knew that was gonna happen," But if I won, I knew they would discredit it in some way, And for the guys that think I'm just a male, maybe I would say, they have no idea, and they will see. Only time shows. That's why I don't stress nothing anybody says. I don't stress nothing anybody does, because it does nothing to me. Because at the end of the day, when it's time for me to perform, I'm gonna perform, and that's it.
The fight that was lined up, that we expected to be talking about, was Liam Smith. Right. Now, we know the British guys, they're on the warpath right now. They're trying to get all the belts and take them back to the other side of the pond. He had his shot. He dropped out, I guess, some kind of skin injury, which is the first I've heard of something like that. But, okay, so be it. What that means for you is, on your title defense, your first title defense, you got to completely change opponents last minute, prepare for a guy that you weren't expecting. Already the curveballs are coming. How do you deal with these kind of late adjustments that have to be made and making sure that you're still in the game and doing your best performance?
First off, with William Smith, I don't know exactly what happened, what it could have been. Maybe it is what he said. I'm not sure, but I'm sure it does suck, for whatever it was, for you to have to pull out of your world title fight. It must really suck, but at the end of the day, I can't really help. It's nothing I can do. I got to move forward. I got to keep doing what I got to do, and that's why this fight took place. The guy 28-0 with 24 knockouts. He's strong, and it's last minute. The height change is different, and it's a different style. And it does make it a little hard, late notice. But I'm a fighter. I've been doing this since I was 8 years old. So a change of style is not gonna affect me as much. What affects me is my training camp and my preparation. If that's messed up, we got a problem. But if I'm ready, Doesn't matter who it is, I'll be ready.
Like you said, you put a lot of hours, days, months, years in this game. You've been living as a fighter your whole adult life, and probably your childhood as well. And the thing that most kids want is to be champion. They want to be world titles around their waist. You've achieved that, but right behind that is you want to make money. You want to be, you want to be able to support yourself, your family, live well. That has to be the next goal for you. So at the 154 division, there's not any real superstars. There's not like an obvious guy that you could go get big money against. What's your road to that? What's your road to like serious lifestyle changing money?
That's always great. The money is definitely important when it comes to boxing. You're not fighting for free. Yes, you want the legacy, you want to be great, but at the same time, things have to be right financially. So big fights would be what I would look for. Like, let's say a fight with Pacquiao or something like that. That would be amazing. So of course I would like to look for something like that. But I don't. People might say, "Oh, this guy's lying." Everybody looks at it for money. But I'm not looking at my career for the money. Like, yes, money has to be right in certain situations, but it's not all about that. I ain't rich or nothing, but I got money. I'm all right. God is good. I'm all right. But in boxing, things just have to make sense. If you're taking a fight, if it doesn't make sense in all aspects, then it's not going to work out.
If it's not money, then what is the most important aspect of this game for you?
For me, being special. When I walk outside and just a random person comes up to me, "Oh, wait, wow, great to meet you. Let me take a picture, man. I'm so happy to see." When something like that happens, because the way I look at life, I feel like everybody's equal. Everybody has greatness in them. So when somebody recognizes that greatness and they're like, they have the courage to come out and really say it and show it, for me, that's a great feeling. I love that feeling. So like I always want to feel special and show people love at the same time.
Well, you showed the boxing world that you were special last time you entered that ring against Miguel Cotto. I congratulate you on that win and that world title. Good luck Saturday night in Turning Stone, upstate New York. Radio Raheem with Sadam Ali.